Hey guys, Eddie here from Dilleen Property. Today I want to do a really quick video, and what it's all about is, can you purchase an investment property if you have debt such as a credit card, personal loan or car loan? Very quick and simple, the answer is yes. Yes, you still can. It comes down in your personal situation and, I guess your personal finances, where they're at. As always, this is not financial advice, this is just from my experience. Real quick story is, my first property I bought when I was 18, turning 19 years old, had around $20,000 in savings. I did have a credit card at the time with some money owing on that credit card, but I still was able to buy a property using that savings that I had to purchase my first investment property, and then so on and so forth. I believe you've got to be very careful if you do have credit cards, personal loans and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's definitely better to just get rid of it as quickly and as soon as possible. But there's different, I guess, scenarios, and what I've learned over my years of investing in property is how to leverage your money, how to, I guess, distinguish what's going to be best for you long term. Like, another example of mine, I had 7 properties and I was going to purchase my 8th. I had enough savings and equity and everything to pay off my credit card and personal loan that I had at the time, paid off easily. I had enough savings to do that. But at that time, I guess I was in an acquisition phase of building my portfolio to get from, I was at 7 at the time, now I've got 14, and I just wanted to purchase as many properties as soon as I could. What I was thinking of at the time, basically, if I get rid of my personal loan and credit card, that's probably going to set me back a deposit, a property that I can purchase right now. And say for example, I didn't do that and I purchased the property instead. Within the next year, if that went up, for example, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, that was much more than what the actual debt was. So I was actually thought I'd be better off to buy a property, buy it below market value, then whether release your equity later and then pay it off later. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you've got to really look at your position and figure out what's going to work best for you. At that time, I chose not to pay off my personal loan and credit card. It's since paid off now, but at the time I chose not to. I just tried to buy as many properties as I could to build my portfolio, and then get rid of that stuff later on. But because at the time it wasn't really holding me back in terms of borrowing capacity and in terms of lots of different things. So when you do have a credit card, that can reduce your borrowing capacity in terms of how much money you can get to buy a house for. It can reduce it a lot. Same with a personal loan, a car loan, all that kind of stuff. Luckily, I've never bought a car on finance, and it's something I definitely recommend not doing. I've always just bought those kind of things in cash or whatever it is. But yeah, I thought this video would help, because a lot of people have been asking me the question, should you pay off all your debts and then save up your money starting from scratch? And there's no right or wrong answer, but I just wanted to give you a quick video and explain, yes, it is possible to purchase a property if you do have still a credit card or personal loan, depending on what the amounts are. It's a very broad, open statement to say that, and yeah, as always, not financial advice. You've got to work out what's best for yourself. So I hope this video's helped. If you have any questions, send them through and I'll catch you next video. Thanks guys, bye.